One man's discovery keeps nearly 4 billion people alive today. That same man's other invention killed thousands of soldiers in the most horrifying way imaginable. And the world gave him a Nobel Prize for both. 1898, the world is running out of food. Not because crops have failed, but because the soil itself is dying. Scientists warned that within a generation, hundreds of millions would starve. The clock was ticking. December 9th, 1868, Breslau, Prussia, modern-day Wrocław, Poland. Enter Fritz Haber, born 1868 in Breslau, Prussia. Brilliant, obsessive. His mother died giving birth to him. His father barely acknowledged him. He converted from Judaism to Christianity, the only way a Jewish man could advance his career in Prussia. Already a man defined by sacrifice of identity. His mission: crack open the air itself and pull life from it. In 1909, he did the impossible. By forcing nitrogen and hydrogen together under extreme heat and pressure, Haber created ammonia from thin air. His partner Carl Bosch industrialized it. Farms transformed. Fields that once yielded nothing burst with food. He had made bread from the air itself. July 28th, 1914, World War I, Berlin, Germany. Then the war came. Germany was blockaded. Supplies of Chilean saltpeter, needed for explosives, were cut off. The war machine began to slow. So the army turned to Haber. He believed, in peacetime, a scientist serves humanity. In wartime, his country. He had already made his choice. He opened the dossier. April 22, 1915, Ypres, Belgium, 5 p.m. A gentle breeze blows toward Allied trenches. 6,000 steel cylinders are opened simultaneously. 160 tons of chlorine gas, pale green, heavier than air, rolls silently across no man's land. The soldiers didn't understand what they were seeing until they started to choke. That same week, Haber returned home to celebrate. His wife, Clara, the first woman to earn a chemistry doctorate in Germany, had begged him to stop. She called his work a perversion of science, a sign of barbarity. That night, after one final argument, she took his military pistol into the garden and shot herself. Their 12-year-old son, Herman, heard the shot and ran to find her. The next morning, Haber left for the Eastern Front. November 13th, 1919. Stockholm, Sweden. 3 years after Ypres. Millions dead. The Nobel Committee announced its chemistry winner for 1918, Fritz Haber. The room erupted. Not in applause, but in outrage. Allied scientists called him a war criminal. Haber's response? He pointed out that Alfred Nobel himself had made his fortune from dynamite. He accepted the medal, his face expressionless as he walks away from the ceremony. January 30th, 1933. Berlin, Germany. The rise of the Third Reich. In 1933, Hitler rose to power. Despite everything Haber had done for Germany, the lives saved, the Nobel Prize, the wars fought, he was Jewish. The Nazis stripped him of his position. The man who fed and armed the world was now begging for a laboratory. Ernest Rutherford met him in Cambridge and refused to shake his hand. He was 64. Tired. Alone. But history had saved its cruelest twist. After the war, scientists at Haber's own institute developed a pesticide using cyanide gas. Zyklon B. After Haber fled Germany, the Nazis modified it and used it in the gas chambers of Auschwitz to kill Jewish people, including members of Haber's own family. The chemist who invented gas warfare had, indirectly, built the weapon used to murder his own people. Haber never made it to Palestine. He died January 29, 1934, of heart failure in a hotel room in Basel, Switzerland, alone, on a layover. He was 65. His ashes and Clara's ashes were buried together in the same grave. The son they left behind, Hermann, took his own life years later. 3 generations, 1 family, destroyed by one man's choices. Today, the food on your plate almost certainly exists because of Fritz Haber. The nitrogen in your body passed through the process he invented. He is the reason 4 billion people are alive. He is also the reason chemical weapons still haunt our wars. Syria, Yemen. The line between savior and destroyer has never been thinner. It was drawn by one man in a gas-lit lab who only ever wanted to be German.